Mariners hosting the Twins. The Twins are plus 110 on the money line. The Mariners are minus 130. Over under 7 runs. The Twins getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 178, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. While the Mariners laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 150, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by 2. Gray pitched twice against Seattle last year. 4 2/3, 2 runs, 2 earned. They lost that game 4-3 in Minnesota. He struck out 4, 5 shutout innings. They won that game 5-0 in Seattle. He struck out 3. The Twins have lost his last 3 appearances. They are 3-7 in his last 10. He's averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched and 4.5 strikeouts per game in those games. Gilbert pitched twice against the Twins last year. 5 innings, 1 run, 1 earned. They won that game 4-3. That was in Minnesota. He struck out 7. 6 shutout innings. They won that game 5-0. That was in Seattle. He struck out 6. The Mariners have won his last 2 appearances. They are 6-4 in his last 10. He's averaging 6 innings pitched and 5.2 strikeouts per game in those games. And he's like hit or miss. When he's on, and when he's not, he's not. But I guess that could be any pitcher. Head-to-head, the home team is 5-5. These teams are 5-5 against each other in their last 10. The favorite's on a 2-game winning streak. The favorite is 5-5 on the money line. The favorite or the underdog getting or laying runs, you guessed it, 5-5. There have been 4 one-run games in their last 10 meetings. Ironically enough, those games were all the games that the underdog won. Whenever the favorite won, they've won by multiple runs. The under has hit in their last 4. The under is 7-3 in their last 10 meetings, and the under 7 specifically is 5-3-2. 5 games went under, 3 games went over, and 2 games hit 7 exactly. The last series they played against each other, the Twins took 2 out of 3 in Seattle, winning 3-2. The Mariners won the next game 5-0, and then the Twins won the next game 5-0. In their last handful of games overall, Minnesota is 6-4 in their last 10. The over is 6-3-1 in their last 10, and they're on a 3-game winning streak. They're 3-1 in their last 4. And when you get the A's, it's easy to kick somebody's ass. They lost 15-2 to the Orioles and then beat the A's in 3 consecutive games, 5-4, 10-7, and 5-4. For the Mariners, they are 6-4 in their last 10. The under is 7-3 in their last 10. The under has hit in their last 2 games. The under has hit in 4 out of their last 5. They are 2-2 in their last 4 games. They beat the Astros 3-1, then lost back-to-back games to the Tigers 5-4 and 6-0, and then beat the Tigers today 2-0. Both of these pitchers screw me royally when I pick them, especially Gray, because I'm pretty sure I picked him in his last 2 or 3 appearances, and he's lost his last 2 or 3. And Gilbert is like a double-edged sword, because when I pick with him, he loses, and when I pick against him, he loses. But considering that whenever the favorite wins, they win by multiple runs, I'm going to take the Mariners with the money line, the Mariners laying the runs, and I'm going to go under in this game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.